Welcome back to another video. I'm Draco and I'm joined by,
Grim.
and today we are watching Insane Countries Evolution Explained in 10 minutes.
We will see Poland resist invaders, Russia grow from a small nation into the largest country in the world, and Turkey transform from ancient Anatolia to a modern republic. You'll witness Iran's ancient Persian dynasties, Germany's wars, and the United States rise from weak colonies to a global superpower. And we will go from relatively evolved to moderately, and all the way to radical transformations. Greece. Ancient Greece began with the Minoans and the Mycenaeans, followed by city-states like Athens, Sparta, and Corinth. The classical period saw the rise of democracy, philosophy, and the Persian Wars. Alexander the Great created a vast empire, spreading Hellenistic culture to 3 continents. Greece was overrun by Rome in 146 BC, and later became part of the Byzantine Empire, which preserved Orthodox Christianity and Greek culture. Constantinople fell to the Ottomans in 453. Greece was occupied by the Ottomans for centuries. Their Greek War of Independence led to a European-supported kingdom. Greece expanded during the Balkan Wars and also in World War I. In World War II, Greece resisted Italy, but fell to Germany. Post-war, it faced a brutal civil war between the royalists and the communists. A military junta ruled for 13 years, and Greece became a republic following the junta. Greece remains the birthplace of Western civilization. The integrity of its heritage still attracts millions of tourists yearly. Italy. Italy began with the Romans and the Etruscans. Rome evolved into a kingdom, a republic, and finally the Roman Empire, which ruled Europe, North Africa, and the Middle East. The Western Roman Empire fell in 476 AD. Italy broke up into city-states like Venice, Florence, and Milan, and was a battlefield for the Byzantines, Lombards, Franks, and later foreign empires like Spain and Austria. Italy became unified in the 19th century, and in 1861, the Kingdom of Italy was declared. Mussolini consolidated power in 1922 and formed a fascist dictatorship. Italy joined the Axis in World War II, but switched sides in 1943. After the war, it became a republic. In 1946, Italy became industrial and grew into one of the largest economies. Italy remains an influential EU and NATO member. Italy's rich culture continues to impact the world. Germany. Germany's early growth was shaped by Germanic tribes resisting Rome. After the decline of Rome, Germany was ruled by the Franks, prior to becoming part of the Holy Roman Empire, which
I didn't realize how extremely fast this man was going to talk. Um, yeah, Greece, that's whatever, cool. Italy, same thing, cool. Germany, yeah.
lasted until 1806 when it was disbanded by Napoleon. During the 19th century, Prussia became strong. Otto von Bismarck unified Germany following
Yep.
victories in wars with Denmark, Austria, and France. The German Empire was established in 1871 under Kaiser Wilhelm I.
What is this hairdo right here? I don't. That's not.
Bro got
No.
a middle part like a motherfucker. There you go. He said, just take a little off the top.
Take a look. Please. They scalped.
I would like the bow.
Oh my god,
I would like under the yarmulke.
I'm sorry, but they scalped them, bro. Oh my god.
I think he tough with that. That looks insane. That looks hideous. I'm sorry. Bro got
Even for
a
for the
sideburn made
time,
into a
bro.
beard, into a bro. Somebody need to shoot this man. The more I look at him, the more I'm
German
like,
industrial
bro, that is trash.
realized rapidly and became a colonial power. After its defeat in World War I, Germany formed into the
Come
Weimar
on,
Republic in 1933.
Yep.
Hitler established the Nazi regime, which led to rapid expansion in World War II. After genocide and devastation, Germany surrendered in 1945. Germany was divided into East Germany and West Germany. But after the collapse of the USSR in 1989, Germany reunified in 1990. In the 21st century, Germany is Europe's strongest economy, a hub of technological innovation.
Yeah, I think by now it's the third largest economy behind China and obviously America. Eh, It used to be Japan. That's the fourth largest. I mean, the third largest economy, but they stagnated, and I think they stayed stagnated and even started to decline. And I also read somewhere that Germany's progress in economics didn't budge. This I think it was as they call it, like last quarter, mid quarter, or this I can't remember.
Innovation and diplomacy. That was just the beginning, but we still have the moderate and the radical transformations. Turkey. The history of Turkey starts with the ancient civilizations of Anatolia. The Byzantine Empire, also known as the Eastern Roman Empire, ruled the region until it was invaded by the Turks in the 11th century. The
Yep, and then 11th century. So then the Mongols go to come.
Ottoman Empire was founded around 1299 by Osman I. It became the Ottoman Empire was founded around 1299 by Osman.
Why? What is this?
I would like a bosom on my headdress. Yes, exquisite.
But I swear some of these paintings just like makes them look ugly.
I think it does them accurately.
Like what? Again, I don't like what.
On the first, it became a vast world power. It dominated the Balkans, the Middle East, and North Africa. The Ottomans famously conquered Constantinople in 1453 and conquered the Byzantine Empire and established Istanbul as the new capital. It began to decline in the 18th and 19th century, losing territory to internal corruption, nationalist uprisings, and wars. In World War I, the Ottomans entered on the side of the Central Powers and were defeated. The post-war treaties dissolved the empire, and Istanbul was occupied, and plans were drawn for partition. Mustafa Kemal Atatürk led the Turkish War of Independence. Founding the Republic of Turkey in 1923, Atatürk implemented sweeping reforms to modernize Turkey, including a new legal system, Latin alphabet, and women's suffrage. Turkey is a regional power that bridges Europe and Asia. Today, it is perched on a wealthy cultural heritage. Turkey is a member of NATO and a significant player in Middle Eastern politics. The United States of America. The United States has 13 British colonies along the Atlantic coast in 1776. The colonies declared independence after the Revolutionary War. The U.S. triumphed in 1783. The early 19th century was highlighted by acquiring land through the Louisiana Purchase and the Mexican-American War. Tensions over slavery led to the Civil War. The Union defeated the Confederacy and slavery was abolished. By the late 1800s, the U.S. industrialized rapidly and emerged as a global power. It acquired overseas territories after the Spanish-American War and entered World War I in 1917, helping to turn the tide of the Allied victory. During World War II, America defeated the Axis and emerged as a superpower. This was followed by the Cold War between the U.S. and the Soviet Union, the Korean War and the Vietnam War, the space race, and possible nuclear fallout marked the era. At home, the U.S. went through the Civil Rights Movement, the technology boom, and the Great Recession. These were
I like how he just cut himself off. Listen to this.
Went through the Civil Rights Movement, the technology boom, and the Great Recession.
Did it now? The Great Recession. He immediately cut himself off.
These were 21st century turning points. Nowadays, the US is one of the federal republics and world leaders in technology, culture, and military power. However, it faces competition from countries like Russia and China. Its future will depend upon how it deals with these pressures, while remaining committed to its founding ideals. Now it's time for the radical transformations. Iran. Iran's history begins with the Elamite kingdoms of ancient southwestern Iran, but its first great empire was the Achaemenid Empire, founded by Cyrus the Great. It stretched from the Balkans to the Indus Valley region. The Persian Empire fell to Alexander the Great in 330 BC. Following the Seleucid weakness, Iran was conquered by the Parthians. They were followed by the Sasanian Empire, a centralized Zoroastrian state, often at war with Rome and Byzantium. Persia was overrun in 651 by the Islamic Caliphate. Persian language and identity persisted. The local dynasties of the Tahirids, Samanids, and Buyids soon reasserted themselves. They were followed by the Seljuks, Mongols, and Timurids, each of which
Jesus Christ
and ruled.
No, I think Iran might be the most bullied. My God.
The Safavid period reunited Iran and made Shia Islam the official religion and fought repeatedly with the Ottoman Empire. The Safavids were succeeded by the Afghan invasions and internal chaos,
Afghan invasions? I ain't never heard of that. Huh.
which weakened Iran until the rise of the Qajars, who lost territory to Russia and came under British influence. The Pahlavi dynasty in 1925 modernized the nation. Muhammad Reza Shah's authoritarian
Oops. I wanted to pause
rule
on the
provoked
dude.
resentment that culminated in the 1979 Shah's authoritarian
My
in
bad, my bad, my bad, my
1925
bad.
modernized the nation. Muhammad Reza
Yeah, this dude. Why he got them
Yeah,
bushy brows, though? Oh my god.
they don't.
His
That ain't
nose
no
is,
bush. Forest.
his nose is too big.
Yeah, bro, got that was slow mo.
I wanted to say that he was. I won't say he was a Western or Soviet aligned during his era, but he did favor America more than the Soviets, though. Until, well, as he just said, he was overthrown.
Shah's authoritarian rule provoked resentment that culminated in the 1979 Islamic Revolution, which deposed the monarchy and created a theocratic republic. The Iran-Iraq War devastated the country. Iran has since grappled with Western sanctions because of its nuclear program and regional actions, but remains a strong cultural and geopolitical force. Russia. Russia began with the East Slavs and the formation of the Kievan Rus, a Byzantine culture and an Orthodox Christian federation centered in Kiev. The 13th century Mongol invasion devastated the Kievan Rus, dividing the territory and allowing the Grand Duchy of Moscow to emerge.
It's so funny how much the Mongols were just in this video. From, well, not maybe not Greece and Italy, but from not even Germany. But they was in a lot of this as well.
Establishing the foundation of the Russian state. In
Who is this
1547,
again?
Moscow to emerge, establishing the foundation of the territory and allowing the Grand Duchy of Moscow
The
to
Grand Duchy of
emerge,
Moscow.
establishing the foundation of the Russian state. In 1547, Ivan the Terrible proclaimed himself the first Tsar of Russia, consolidating authority and expanding into Siberia. The Romanov dynasty, established in 1613, oversaw the development of Russia into a vast empire stretching from Europe to the Pacific Ocean. Under Peter the Great, Russia was modernized and open to Western influence. The 19th century brought reform and turmoil, including the emancipation of serfs and the defeat in the Crimean War. The Russian Revolution of 1917 ended the monarchy and led to the creation of the Soviet Union, a communist superpower that shaped global politics for much of the 20th century. The
What? Okay.
USSR expanded after World War II, but collapsed in 1991, paving the way for the Russian Federation. Russia continues to grapple with economic reforms, political consolidation, under
Economic reforms? What are you talking about? Economic reforms? I don't know about that.
figures like Vladimir Putin, in an ongoing war, while trying to reassert itself on the international scene. Poland. Poland's origins go back to the Polans, a West Slavic tribe from the 500s. In
What?
966,
Wait. What did you just say?
while trying to reassert itself on the international scene. Poland. Poland's origins go back to the Polans.
Oh, bro, I'm tweaking.
You
I was
good?
like, wait a second. The history of Poland go back to Poland. I'm like, Nick, what? How does Poland go back to Poland? I thought we was going to the founding.
Bro, my man was cooked.
A West Slavic tribe from the 500s. In 966, Duke Macekill I converted to
What?
a Slavic tribe from the 500s. In 966,
I was not expecting this, by the way.
Or Hey!
Mace the First converted to Christianity. This marked the start of the Pious dynasty. In 1025, Poland became a kingdom under Boleslav I. Poland faced many invasions, including the Bohemian invasion and the devastating Mongol invasion of 1238. The union with Lithuania in 1569 formed the Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth, one of Europe's largest and most populated states. It was known for its unique system of noble democracy and religious tolerance. The Swedish Duelage in 1655 was a disastrous invasion. This contributed to the gradual decline of the Commonwealth. Internal conflicts, wars, and rising neighboring powers led to the partitions of Poland by Russia, Prussia, and Austria, which erased Poland from the map for over a century. In 1807, Napoleon established the Duchy of Warsaw, but it was dissolved after his defeat. The Congress of Vienna in 1815 created the Congress of Poland, a semi-autonomous kingdom under Russian control. This was fully incorporated into the Russian Empire by 1863 after failed uprisings. Poland regained independence as the Second Polish Republic in 1918. However, it was invaded and divided by Germany and the Soviet Union, suffering immense casualties and destruction. After the war, it became the People's Republic of Poland under communist rule in
I never understood why they call themselves the People's Republic. Some of them, like China, the People's Republic of China.
Communist? Because communism is supposed to be for the people, right?
Supposed to be.
Yeah, that's the whole concept.
But
People's Republic.
but then again, was it really though? Not even out here in the West is not really for the people.
Get up, get up, get up.
1952, the Solidarity Movement in the 1980s, led by Lech Walesa, challenged communist rule. This inspired political change and resulted in democratic reforms by 1989. Nowadays, Poland is a member of NATO with a growing economy and a strong national identity rooted in its turbulent history and cultural heritage. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe so you can be notified.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do that. I'm already subscribed. But
It sounded like he was talking off a list.
yeah, I mean, this man. Uh, it sounded like this man wanted to do this 10 minutes within one take.
Yeah, I guess it does sound like that. Like he didn't change tone. I didn't hear no pauses for real.
Like
It
I'm
was straight.
like if he go like especially when he's like going from country to
We
country.
still have the moderate and the radical transformations. Turkey, the history.
Immediate. Idiot. Idiot. It's like yeah, it's like you said, he's reading off a script while at the same time taking no breaks.
Hold up. Somebody rang the doorbell.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and do the outro. Well, if you guys enjoyed the video, click the like button, subscribe, do all the other good stuff, like, comment, subscribe, as I literally just said. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, then yeah, you enjoyed it. Ain't no, it's more awkward every time. But yeah, if you enjoyed the video, then you enjoyed our reaction. Cool. And I don't got nothing else to say, but peace out. I don't know why I said that like 3 different times. Like, duh, you're gonna keep saying it. Like, just